Okay, I am here, and what I'm going to do today is totally different from what I'm doing before. This is for my pigeon because my pigeon is uh, laying eggs. And if you remember the weeks ago that one of the pigeon hatched two eggs, unfortunately, when it's about 2 or almost 3 weeks, the other one died. I don't know why. Now, what I'm going to do, because I really love these pigeons, they they give me uplifting when I saw them, you know, flying around. When I'm making feeds, they come to me, they come here, eat the feeds that I'm making. I love them. So now, what I decided is to make a very high protein again. But this is specifically made for pigeons, and it's only for ingredients. Now, when you buy pigeon feeds in the store, you will notice they are sky high price because they said pigeon needs a high input of crude protein, so high percentage. Now, I reevaluate again my feeds and find out that I can make a pigeon feed with high protein, not needing to look for grains that is like $4 a pound. There are some grains that is $4 a pound. And there are even more grains that is like more than $4 a pound. Now, I look again the crude protein of grains. Then I found out that I can get grains. Well, I'm using uh, soybeans, corn, wheat, and pinto beans. Pinto beans, I found out it has like 24 to 27% crude protein. It's like side by side with soybeans. Although soybeans so far is one of the highest that I see, 34%. Some claims that they have 35, 36, up to 37%. It's true because when I research it, I found out that depending on the season, how much rain it goes on that time of the year, and the heat, and then um, all over temperature, the average temperature, you know, it goes up and down. But it ranges from 34, that's what it shows. It ranges from 34% crude protein to the maximum of 37%, meaning 37% crude protein when the soybeans produces its beans. That's the maximum or optimum temperature and everything it needs, it get. But so, when I'm calculating, since I buy my feeds different places, I'm just calculating the least minimum crude protein. And before, when I'm calculating the corn, is the same thing. Some claims 10.4, some claims 10, some claims 9.5, and other people are claiming 11. But the lowest is 9%. So now I rearrange all my crude protein calculation into the minimum, into the lowest one. So, okay, corn is 9%. That's how I put it now instead of 10.4. The wheat is 14%. The wheat is the only one that I saw that wherever you plant it, whatever the season, meaning the rain, the cold, it's basically flat, 14%. Now, the soybeans, I put it in 34%. Now, the pinto beans, you might laugh because I get it from Walmart. Now, here, the bag that I get for Walmart, maybe, can you see it right here? Pinto beans. Now, if you look on the back, there is it. Right here. Where is it? The protein. Potassium. I don't know. Where is the protein? Potassium, calcium, vitamin D, calories, fat, carbo, protein. Here. Protein. Protein comes out 24%. So, what I'm saying, it sounds like a bit unconventional. But why should I get the what is this? Black sunflower black seed oil? It's confusing. The same sunflower seed, but the only difference from the other sunflower is the other sunflower looks like the color is like the wheat, like this. It's almost like brown. This one is black. And I look in the store side by side. They have the same crude protein. Now, the crude protein of sunflower is only 13%, 14%, sometimes 15%. Why I don't choose sunflower seed is the price. The 40 pounds of black sunflower is like $34, $2 a pound. Whereas this pinto beans is only 83 cents a pound. 83 cents with 27% crude protein. What's the difference? None. The difference is black sunflower seed oil, or I don't know how they rearrange the words. It's only good looking on the feeds because it has black color. But hey, whatever you give to your animal, this one I'm specifically going to make it for pigeons because it makes 21% from these 4 ingredients. Some other put red lentil, yellow lentil, green lentil, split peas. They are so expensive. The red one is like $5 a pound. The green one is like $3.80 per pound. Now, the regular green or somewhat green or olive color is only $22 a pound. But the crude protein, we're talking crude protein here, is like only the wheat, 14%. So, I decided what I'm going to do is I'm looking for the crude protein. I'm not going to look for the look of the finished product. Pigeons or animals don't care about the look. What they care is if they smell it, if they sense it, that it's good for them, they just eat it. Write me if I'm wrong. But that's the way I like it. And anyway, I'm saying this, all of this, and I know this kind of feeds very few people will buy. So right now I'm making 100 pounds. 20 pounds of wheat, 20 pounds of corn, 20 pounds of soybeans, and 40 pounds of pinto beans. I have another one. Let me get it. And it sums up for 100 pounds. 100 pounds, and I monitor the consumption of my pigeon. 5 pounds, they eat it for about 5 or 6 days. 5 pounds. 5 or 6 days. Now, let's just put it just 5 days. For 5 pounds, meaning a pound a day. But because I don't put pigs on their manger, 1 pound. No. I always put 5 pounds. So every single time that they want, they can just go there, eat them. The good thing in pigeon, they don't scratch, unlike the chicken. They just eat. Yeah, from time to time, I notice them, they are picking whatever they want. Usually what they pick is the wheat and the cracked corn. So what I'm going to do here, mix the pinto beans, the corn, and the soybeans, mix it all together, grind it, crack it, and then once it's cracked, because the wheat are already small, so once it's all grounded here in this bean, then I'll add the wheat, because it becomes powdery once I put it in the grinder with all of this. So that's the way it is. And I will pause the camera, put it all here, mixed it, show you that I'm going to put it in my grinder, and then after it grinds and mix it all together again, we will check how it looks. Because, as I said, I'm doing this because I love my pigeons. It's a little bit funny that my neighbor is walking behind my property here, and let me and he hears I'm talking, came here, and he saw me talking by myself, and he's laughing. He said, "Santi, are you okay?" Because I'm talking without anyone here. I said, "No, I'm videoing myself." "Oh, okay." Then he left. Anyway, here it is. Put it together right there. That's the corn. The soybeans. Now the pinto beans. Now, the wheat is right here. I'll do that later on. I'll add that after I ground this afterwards. So, and the mixer, I cannot use it. Yeah, it's working now, but it's on the front, which is like 600 feet away from me, and there's no electric there. I have to set up the generator, mix it, bring it in here, and then bring it back there, mix it again with the wheat, and weigh it. It's pain in the neck, so I'll just do it since this one is only 100 pounds. So I can do it if it's only like 100 pounds. Okay. Now, that's it. And I will, where do I put my, here. Then put it in the bucket, put it in the grinder, grind it, and mix it again. That's the hassle of this, but it's okay to me. Okay. Ow! Sometimes, especially, it's cold. It's like 30. Yesterday, it's like about 50 degrees. Today, it's only like 36 degrees. So, but at least I'm here inside the barn. It's not that cold, but it's still cold. So, I need another bucket. Whew. And this one, maybe, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, less than an hour, from half hour, depending on how coarse I'm going to grind it. Half hour to maybe 45 minutes to grind. So, bear with me. I'm going to pause again. Going to pause again the camera. And then you will see. Because later on, I will try if my pigeons will like it. If not, to heck, 21%, I'll give it to my chicken. And At 21%, they will love this. Especially the layer feeds that I made about a week ago. It's giving me a result now. My ducks are laying eggs now, and the chicken too are laying eggs. I think 2 chickens are laying already. One nest is 8 eggs, and the other one I see like 4 eggs. So I see the result of the chicken layer feeds that I made a little over a week ago. So you will see. Okay, kitty, get away from there. So I can put this up. Okay. Woo, so dusty. Now I have to set up this so much dust. Okay, now I hope this will run right away, because from time to time it needs to be cleaned inside the grinder. Sometimes it's stuck. Okay, it's working. It's a little bit too big. Okay. See, this is how it looks like now. Now, once I add the width, it will even look better. So, I will pause the camera and show it again after it's done. As you see now, it's grinding, and I think it's about halfway done. I'm looking at it maybe around 40 pounds, 50 pounds. So in a few minutes, it will be done. And then I will add the wheat because I don't want to grind the wheat, right? This one, it's already like has a lot of dust. But see here, if you look at it, there's already a lot of dust already. So I don't want to add the wheat because once you add the wheat is um, some sort of tender. Once it passes through the bar of the grinder, it becomes powdery. So once it's done, then I'll add the wheat, the 20 pounds of wheat. Now it's done grinding, and I will add the wheat now. Okay. And here's the wheat. Then mix it up again. So mixing it a few times like this, because as I said, yeah, I have the mixer and it's already mixing, but there's no power in the front barn, and my generator, yeah, it's set up. Everything is set up basically. Though my little problem is all the machine are here except the mixer, so I have to go back and forth again, and it's like pain to go back and forth. So since this is only 100 pounds, uh, I will rather do it this way. Now, see, this is how it look like now. Okay, so that's the way it is, and I will put this in. I have another extra bin there, plastic tote. I'll put it in here, so I'm not going to put this in a bucket or in a bag because this is specially made for my pigeon. So I'll just leave it in here every single time I need to give them. As I said, like the 5 pounds, they eat it for 5 to 6 days. So every 5 days or 6 days, I have to just weigh 5 pounds and put it in their manger or on their feeder. And that's about it for now. I hope you learned something from me again, and make a comment. What can you say? What I did? It helps me a lot. I learn, you learn, everybody's happy. Okay, and thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, hit the notification button, and hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. All right.